So, timing. Literally as I go live, Michael walks in with a whole bunch of stuff to show me. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm so put off now. Hi. Welcome. It's December. He went Christmas shopping and bought a whole bunch of stuff, and literally when it ticked over to one, he held it up. Hi Ruth, hi Chris, Laura, Felistia, Karen, Tammy. Who else we got? And my scrolling has decided to stop working. Hello to everyone. Hi, Kel's a Planner Girl, Katie. Welcome everybody to PA Live. It's been a few weeks since I've done one. My apologies. It has been so busy here. It hasn't stopped. We've had a High Glitter Grapevine. I'm just going to say hi to everybody because for some reason I can't scroll anymore. Oh no, that's not scrolling. Hi Sam and Dee. Hi Anna. Hey Jen, Trisha. Hey to everyone. It has been so busy here. My apologies for skipping out in the last couple of lives. We did have the planner party live in our Facebook group, which was incredible. I'm trying to line up the next one of those, which will be so much fun. Yeah, that was actually, it was a really easy live. And Bess and I were talking about it afterwards. If you haven't checked it out, it's still saved in the in our Facebook group, Planners Anonymous, and it was just fun. It was just hanging out with one of my besties and literally just having a planner day and having everybody along for the ride, which was absolutely wonderful. So I cannot wait to do one of those again. Hi Shannon, hi Donna, hi Kaz. Yeah, so today I have a bundle of things to show you all. I have the previews from Under the Stars. Oh my gosh. We have not had milk in the house this morning, so there has been no coffee. And we all know how Sammy functions when there is no coffee. I also have a sneak peek of the next kit. The theme. I'm releasing the theme. It is one what is he doing? That I am so super excited about. I have been working on this. I wanted to do this theme. It's a past theme, but we've redone it and I've wanted to do it for so long and it just felt like the right time. And it's just done in a whole new beautiful way. We'll get to that later anyway. I'm sure I'll talk about that. Susan, glad to hear you thought the planner party was fun. It really was. And I have been trying to work out a way to do these lives and that live with the very, very limited. As we come into Christmas, it's really hard for me to block out an hour. And I say an hour for the live. It's really not. It's the getting ready as well, because it takes me about an hour in prep beforehand, and then pack down, which is like another half an hour, and make sure everything's charged. Which I forgot to charge this camera, so we'll see how long this lasts for today. I do have a second battery on standby, so that's going to be interesting. But it's, the couple of hours of really getting ready. So it's not necessarily the amount of time in a live, because a few people said run a shorter live. It's actually easier for me to do a longer live and less of them. So I've been trying to work out, do I do one live a fortnight in YouTube and once a month in the group and have that as a planner party? Trying to work things out. And, January is just around the corner. So it's a really good time. I mean, any time's really a good time to bring in something new, but we've got a few things happening in January, so I thought, if I can get that organised for then, that'll be a really good way to kick off the year. And while I'm talking about the Facebook group, there has been so much sharing in there, and even though I haven't had really the time to jump in, I've been and comment on everybody's, because I feel guilty when I get in there. I don't want to just comment on one person's. I want to comment on everybody's, and because there's so much amazing stuff in there, and I just don't have the time, and I end up liking a few things here and there and jumping out because if something happens with the kids, or I'm needed for the business or something like that. So please forgive me. But please keep sharing, because it has been absolutely wonderful. And the creativity, I've got some show and tell today. Hopefully that works. And it's a small fraction of the creativity that's in that group and that's on Instagram. And just thank you so much for using our products. Um, let me look. Let's just jump straight into our first. Let's just jump straight into Under the Stars. Oh, Michael is also going to make an appearance later on. He can come after I've shown you all the previews for this kit, and then I'm going to load up literally straight after, because I left the preview sticker on. Okay, so Under the Stars is our December 2020 kit. We made it to December, people. We made it. I do have to apologize because the sound on it is really low. So I have tried to turn the sound volume up on the movie in my software. It is going to be low. So bop your sound up once I finish talking here and the movie flicks on, and then make sure to turn it back down. I'll try and remember to whisper when I come back on. I only noticed it literally as I was doing my test run just before coming on live to you all. So I do apologize. I must have had something over the microphone that I didn't realize. Hi, Pearl. I watched the other day and so let's see if this is working. Hold on. Oh, that is tiny. Why? Hold on. Let's see if I can make this bigger on the fly. Because that's not going to do. There we go. I watched it the other day. New Ladies are a classic and so much fun to watch. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you really enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll do another one again soon. Bess is very keen, and I've also been chatting to our other stylists. And speaking of other stylists, we are doing a refresh. So I'm writing up this week what we're looking for. So keep an eye out for that next week. We're going to make an announcement. Okay, let me just show the video. I hope you enjoy. Turn your sound up, and here we go. I'm super excited to show to you our Under the Stars kit. So I have a whole bunch of goodies here. I don't have the mystery item yet. And I've also got the standard stickers and the additional sticker kit. So I'm going to run you through everything in detail, and hopefully you love it. So first off, I'm going to start with the die cuts and the art card because they're already open. And there's a whole bunch of die cuts already in here. We have a bunch of little stars as well. My washi has got a mind of its own today. So we've got a bunch of little stars. We've got this beautiful divider, which I was actually thinking of using as like laminating it to the top so that it could become a divider, or onto the side of the quote card, of the art card that I'll show you at the back. Because I thought that would make a really pretty divider in my planner. We've of course got our main girl in here, a whole bunch of other goodies. So we've got the moon, this macrame craft, and I can't remember the name of these, so we're going to call them like little moonflowers. Oops, is that going to focus? The light bugs, some more flowers, and we haven't gone too floral in this kit. They're just a little bit of an accent. Hope you can see that little speckling in there on that moon. This gorgeous, and we have gone with dogs in this kit. I've had a lot of people requesting cats and dogs in kits, and I just couldn't help, like, it just really suited this kit as well. Got a little bookmark in here too with a little moon charm on it. There's another one, little stars. And now this is a wishing jar, so you can write your little, and we've kept it blank so that you can write your wishes on them, and write on the side whose jar it is. And then we've got a little firefly, not light bug, a firefly jar. We've got these gorgeous clouds that make an appearance throughout this kit, and they're really beautifully watercolored as well. We've got a rug, which is in a gorgeous design. The moon with some stars, and a little cloud thought bubble, and a lantern, and my favorite doggo. Isn't he gorgeous? With the little head tilt going on, a backpack, oh gosh, I forgot the name of them again. I'm going to call them light bugs, fireflies, and some more stars. And then we've got the darkest nights produce the brightest stars. So that's the die cuts and the art card, which are packaged together. I'm just going to try and pick all them up in one. Yep. The quote cards, we've got "You are my universe. The world needs your dreams. When the universe speaks, I listen. Spread the sparkle. Shine bright. And turn your dreams into plans." And then this gorgeous backing card too. I love seeing. Okay, everyone, turn your sound down. I'm coming back on. I thought I'd whisper to start with because I know I told you all to turn your sound up. But it seems like it was still super, super soft. Okay, so the washi on this kit, I really wanted to make it so that it could be used, so that it was super versatile. So this one, as you can see, you can use it vertically, you can use it horizontally, and it is a hollow foil on this one too. So you've got the little fireflies on this washi, and they're all different directions, so it doesn't matter which way you put it down. So then we've got this one, which is it's a gradient, sort of as you can see, the pattern that's on the papers. It goes purples and blues, and you've also got the hollow foil on a whole bunch of the stars there as well. Hopefully you've all turned your sound down and I'm not too loud. So that's the standard washi. I'm so sorry that the sound didn't work on this video. The third washi, I've done a white at the top and then the floral at the bottom, and I'm just I'm trying to remember my comments as I'm talking through, but we've got that hollow foil. And you can see it's sort of like a little bit of a hollow through there as well. And I've put that over the sparkles over the top of this. So we've got these gorgeous flowers. I couldn't remember what they were called, so I'm just calling them moonflowers. I also couldn't remember when I recorded this how well it went, how the fireflies were called. So I kept on calling them light bugs. So I do. So this is the stamps. We've got the moon phases across the top, the main girl there, and we've also got the fireflies, and there's a few of them put together throughout the stamps. Some stars down at the bottom. It's a wishing jar, and it's done in a few separate parts. So you've got the wishing jar, then you've got the wishes that are separate and inside. So you can have them in there or not, and then you've got the tag or a ribbon. And one thing I did mention in my voiceover was that I'm really excited for this jar because I can't wait to see people use this as a tracker. So I think it's going to make a gorgeous little tracker for the month with those wishes as well. And I thought wishes really tie in really well with the end of the year, coming into the new year as well. I have no idea what I'm saying right about now, but I'm still talking. Okay, next we're jumping across to, the pen. Oh my gosh, the pen. Okay, the pen is so pretty. It's a glossy purple, and I don't know if it's come across really well in the video, but it's like it's a purple pen, but the way the pens are coloured, it looks like speckly, and it's got these really pretty coloured gems in there, which it just matches. I mean, you can see it compared to the papers behind. It just matches absolutely perfectly. It was a joy to unwrap this pen this month. Oh, okay. Standard stickers. I'm trying to remember exactly what I was talking about. So the standard stickers, we've got front page, we've got the main girl. Oh my gosh, Sam, move the stickers down. Move the stickers down. There we go. We've got the corner, we've got a lantern, we've got the gorgeous clouds, and you'll see more of those come through, and we've turned them into little thought bubbles. We've got the cutest little dog you've ever seen. So I have had a lot of people asking for cats and dogs, so we wanted to put dogs in. There's a divider at the bottom. That's the wish jar, and then you've got a separate wish across to the side, and this macrame crafts. We've got this gorgeous moon with the stars and a whole bunch of little embellishments already built in. The flowers, the knapsack. That is a glamping tent. So this has got a few tiny hints to glamping and camping, but not many of them. So if you're camping inclined, you can use this kit for that. If not, it's a gorgeous galaxy kit as well. Now the next page is our basics. This page is going to go through a huge change in the next month, and I can't wait to reveal the next month's version of it with you for our next theme. And the last page, which is the date covers, the packaging circle, the folding sticker, which is staying. That's staying. It's a much loved favorite. We've got the preview for the next kit, the sticker for this kit, and our two lovely yay banners, which are some of my favorite things. Now this is going to be interesting because I'm going to start seeing comments about the next kit. I am going to talk about that in a few minutes, so hold your comments for later so I can read them. Okay, so this is the standard papers, and it's got the little fireflies all over the moon. Pardon me. All over the moonflowers, the pink on the back, and that gorgeous gradient as well. And then we've got this gorgeous cloud, and you can see the watercolor in there. It's so beautiful and softly saturated. Like, it's such a wonderful. And then you've got the stars behind it as well, and that's on the blue. And then the next one, you've got this gorgeous galaxy, which is like the signature galaxy for this kit, and it's got a purple behind it as well. So they're the standard papers. And then of course with the standard papers you have the specialty papers. Now we've kept a lot of plain galaxy look in this, and I'm gonna show you why. So on the vellum is that pattern with the galaxy pattern, and then you've got the extra star overlay with the hollow foil acetate pattern, so that you can layer that on top, whichever sheet works. So I am excited. So I'm gonna be making covers out of these and just adding it over to the top. The other thing that was said earlier on is that the colors in this kit, it's actually showing really quite vibrant. They are a little bit softer, so they're similar colors to Butterfly Skies, but they're softer colors, but they're more vibrant. I saw somebody ask about Northern Lights. They're more vibrant than Northern Lights. Okay, these are the additional papers, additional paper pack, and you've got the little forest down the bottom and the Milky Way across the top and all the stars and the glorious colors, and then the pink on the inside. Now, a bit of an Easter egg about this one. So this is our black and white page, and I feel like I want to start bringing in more of a black and white page in the additional paper pack as well. So this here is a bit of an Easter egg. So this is the star map from the day that our first box released back in 2017. But even if that doesn't matter, it's a gorgeous paper full of stars, and is a really great plain black and white one. Now this third one is like a looking into the wish jar. So you've got the florals. It's got the yellow behind, and while it does look bright, it's not actually that bright, but it does match the yellow circles, and we've got pops of that color throughout the kit. So bringing that brightness back up with that yellow. So that's the additional paper pack, and obviously, of course, the paper pack also has an additional copy of the vellum and acetate. Okay, additional stickers. Front page, you've got your corners. I love using corners when I'm planning, so I'm always looking for little ways to sneak more of them in. So you've got up in the top right and bottom left, you've got the two corners, and you've got two straight dividers, and then a bunch of little stars and things like that as well. This is also getting a revamp next month, so I'm really looking forward to showing that to you. But this month's, it's still absolutely gorgeous, and I hope that you love it. And of course we've got the manga, and you can't see it, you'll see it once you receive it, but she's got little stars and flecks in her hair. Our next character is a guy, and he's got his doggo, he's got his truck ready for camping. We've got, and it's not even camping, it's just being out under the stars. We've got some lanterns and backpacks. Our next girl is writing in her dream journal, her diary. So we've got some dream journals below that, some cloud thought bubbles, the pillows, and also some pencils, and some pencils with pencil toppers as well. Next up, we've got the macrame crafts at the top, and then we have the glamping, so that would be beautiful for like a double box, and our wish jars at the bottom. We've then got, so the top ones for this are square cut, and the second bigger moon phases is fussy cut, and then we've got the moon and a whole bunch of the clouds, so that you can really decorate with those. Next up, We have some of the flowers, and this isn't a huge floral kit, but we wanted to make sure that we included some florals. So we've got the flowers as a wreath, and they're really good for like nameplates, putting in the middle of a page and just sort of setting the scene, either for your name or the month or on a divider and things like that. So I expect those to see quite a few return, and I love the little fireflies that are on there and a few of the extra flowers to decorate as well. Then next we've got a page of all the quotes that are included in the quote cards. And then we've got these two extra long, they're sort of inspired for like that word poetry that you put on your fridge, so that they're long and quotey. And then the standard vertical box jars so that you can write in them as well. Next up, we've got the post-it notes and the date covers and the smaller. So the top date cover's a square cut, and the second one's a round cut. Oh, I'm going fast. And then we have the double boxes at the top, and remember they're cut as single boxes as well. And then the bottom, we've got 4 single boxes. These pages weren't actually cut. I just pulled them straight off the printer, but they normally are cut. They're cut into like, I think 6 different spots so that you can, if you've got a double box with a space in the middle, you can use those. Now these are the flat lays, and I've kept a couple of them a bit more plain this month so that you can write in, and I'm showing like you can write in on the wood or write in on the wish jar. And then of course the doggo, because doggo, I mean, hello, he's so cute. And then the next page is, oh, what am I talking about? This is why it's really hard to do live commentary on a pre-recorded video. Okay, next one is the like recolors of the 4 main colors. So we've got the purple, the gray, the pink, and the blue. So there's 4 of those. They'll be having a massive change in the new year. And then my favorite page, this has had a little bit of an update as well, just to make it laid out a little bit easier, but we've got the minis, and so we've got, pull out the other page, we've got the peeps at the bottom, you've got the deco ones so that match the main people on the left, and the functional ones on the right, and then you've got 4 of the friendship / dancing hugging minis, and 4 of the side peeps, and then 8 of the top peeps at the bottom. Absolutely my favorite page. I love minis. Looking forward to seeing them continue. So that is the additional sticker kit. That's 18 pages, I believe, this month, if I can do my maths correctly, which usually I cannot. So that is the entire, well, that is most of the kit. I don't have the mystery item here yet. I said that in the start of the video, but obviously nobody could hear me. So that isn't available yet, but once it might turn up this morning while I'm on my live, who knows, but we will see how we go. Okay. Let me just, I think that video's stopped. Let me hide. How do I hide that? There we go. I've got Michael who's coming in here now, ready to talk. And then we'll have a chat about the next kit. Are you right? Don't pull out a cable. Hi, I got you a chair.
Hello, thank you.
My battery's about to run out on the camera. I'll have to swap it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's just what I wanted to hear.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? Having a good morning?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Ah.
Coffee. Did you get milk?
I got milk.
Awesome. Coffee.
Yeah, and vanilla cinnamon almonds.
For me?
Depends on if you're a good girl or not.
Do you want to talk about this first?
Oh yeah, the rainbow TN. So,
Thank you. I hope you like them.
excellent. Yeah, they're really good. So I managed to get all of the people who ordered them on Black Friday and until I think sometime on Monday shipped out last week. I've got a few more outstanding orders to ship this week, and then yeah, it'll be all good.
Awesome.
So I think some of the Australians will have seen them arrive already, which is good because Australia Post is doing what it should be. Of course, the downside is I haven't yet sent out the fulfillment notifications, so you'll probably get a fulfillment notification after you receive the TN. And the reason is DHL have still not fixed up their thing where the people who ordered from America get their tracking number issued later than usual. Anyway, it's a big kerfuffle on my side, and the outcome, I guess, is that it means your fulfillment notifications go a couple of days after they've actually been dispatched instead of when they're dispatched. Otherwise, the email that I send out wouldn't have a tracking number in it, and that's pretty useless, really. Yeah.
Well, it's been a big problem of this year because.
Anyway, these things happen. So there's that. So anyone who ordered the Rainbow Melody or any items over that sort of time period, they are on their way. It's just I haven't ticked the box on our web store thing.
It's coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
But the reason I really wanted to chat with you right now is because I've got a very, very special announcement.
Is it?
Yeah. So we, just like everyone else, are struggling with shipping of some of our items coming in. We order our shipper by the
box.
Our box.
Out of box. Yep.
Our outer box. So the box that.
That one. Don't pull it up. I've got stuff hiding behind it.
That.
That's hiding all my stuff behind.
Yeah, but you're in front of it. Nobody can see. So.
This gloriousness.
The normal box that we have, we order them by the container load.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, with shipping and a whole bunch of other things, somebody...
Not me this time.
Well, to be fair, anyway, I ordered them a little bit too late, and they should have been here on the 4th of December, which is 3 days ago. And it turns out the boxes are now not due until Christmas Eve. And unfortunately, I have not enough to ship everyone who's ordered under the stars.
Yep. But
I'm a resourceful person, so I want to happily announce that this month there's an ultra rare special edition box that's going to be containing your under the stars goodies.
Ultra rare, huh?
This will never be repeated.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
It's been very stressful.
So the box you're getting is this beautiful, plain white, supersized shipper.
Oh, jeez.
It's the best I could do. It holds everything. It'll be nice and secure. I'm just trying to get some little air pillow things to go in it as well to make sure it doesn't bounce around too much.
Sorry.
So sorry. So when you get the Under the Stars kit, it's not going to be in the beautiful pink box. It's going to be in a ultra rare plain white shipper.
Yeah, but we will have more stock of our normal box in very soon. It was literally, I think we also had a few more extra orders in between monthly subscription boxes, and we ran out a bit sooner than we expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I'm glad you're seeing the funny side of the ultra rare.
Thanks, Karen.
Limited edition.
You should autograph it.
Yeah.
Do you want to autograph all those?
I could get my team to do it.
Yeah, a DIY box. There you go.
Yeah,
it's a DIY box.
Yeah, it's,
Thanks, Tracy.
Yeah. So I guess that's probably the main thing I wanted to say. I think there might be a few people who are waiting for me to get back on customer service stuff. I had a busy weekend of being a dance dad.
Yeah, Indy had her
ballet
dance concert on the weekend. So we were off playing families.
Yeah.
And being supportive for our little ones.
So I promise I'll get back to you tonight. Although tonight I got cheese date in the car, so who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. So he's working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you previewed January?
I was just about to.
Oh my God, January is...
But I feel like I need to change the battery because otherwise I'm going to get cut off halfway between it.
Oh yeah, you better do that.
So
I guess there'll be a short interlude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I could... Dance?
Well, no, because that's the camera I need to change the battery on.
Ah. Oh, okay.
So I can put up I'm just going to be really boring and put up a be right back. But if you could sit there and I can readjust it quickly, that would be great.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah.
So while he's sitting here, feel free if you've got any questions for Michael. Not anything that's really specific, like in terms of customer service. Write them down in the comments, and he'll answer them as soon as we come back, as soon as I've got the camera calibrated.
Great idea.
That'll be a great way to make up for the fact that I forgot to charge.
Excellent.
I only had 3 weeks to charge the battery.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. We're back.
Battery changed.
It says the microphone is muted. Does that mean the microphone is muted?
No. We've got several microphones. The microphone, this one, is not muted. And it is good.
Oh.
Otherwise you get an echo, which was a problem for
Excellent.
this week.
Excellent.
Okay, so he's going to answer a whole bunch of messages that you just sent through.
Lots of questions were about triathlon training.
Yes, so let me bring these up for you. Oh.
Yeah. So today was a complete rest day. So I went for a 5-kilometre walk, and because it's a rest day, that's what we do. And I am training for Ironman Cairns in June. So that's just a fairly short 4-kilometre swim, 180-kilometre cycle, and then a marathon afterwards. If I do well, I'll be done inside 10 hours. If I don't, who knows? But basically, the premise is don't drown, don't
Stay
crash,
alive.
don't walk.
Michael can convince Sammy to do a fitness box, swim, bike, run, etc.
Yeah. So we've got a plan for next year. There won't be necessarily there'll be a few different things that we feel like absolutely we need to do something for, but we don't know necessarily if it's going to be a whole box. It'll be, think of it as like mini releases, a little bit like Christmas, but without the melody probably.
Yeah.
So there'll be a few things that we do, and I think
Like mini releases, yeah.
mini releases, yeah. So like fitness is one of those things. We're doing what we can for to do another Valentine's Day kit, because All Loved Up was pretty spectacular.
We want to do better than that.
We want to do better than that.
Yeah.
We've obviously got a lot of subscribers around the world, and we'd love to, where we've got enough people in a particular area, to be able to do a kit for some of your national holidays. I know, lots of pressure, hey. And
the scary thing about that is getting it right, because...
Yeah. And we love things like Halloween.
Laura, I just need to... Go, Laura.
Good on ya. So we love Halloween.
Oh, we love Halloween.
And I think we'd love to do something around that.
Well, we wanted to this year, but we just ran out of time.
Yeah, we had, just to give you context, I guess, we had a lot of plans in place at the beginning of 2020, and then 2020 happened. We found that we had to do a lot of running around in the background, and kind of our shipping costs doubled overnight, and we haven't passed that on. And the reason we haven't passed that on is what we did was we actually stopped a few of the resources that we wanted to put into our business to help grow and do really cool things. So things like these little seasonal kits, little sort of mini kits, I guess.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to do, because we've been able to, I guess, keep the costs down. And really we wanted to do that because we recognise that we're not the only ones doing it tough. Lots of people are doing it tough. So we wanted to make sure that we looked after everybody as best we could. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So the additional paper and sticker kit, there's a couple of questions around that. If it's not ordered by the 1st, generally speaking, you can't change that order. We used to have a manual workaround, but it's one of those things that we found that there were a lot of errors happening with that.
Yeah, there was too many. It was too hard to keep track of. There was so much coming through, and then something would be missed, and people would get way too, really upset with us. The back end of Shopify really isn't built for subscriptions. Is it?
No.
No. So we do our best.
Yeah.
Which means that...
How do I put a thing up? Do I do that?
Hold on. No. Well, it's... No. Because...
Movie kit. Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
I was just going to say, I can't say that that's going to happen anytime soon.
Has Sam Wonders seen the list, Sam, of all of the...
Apparently.
The future kits?
I've got a list which goes 2 years?
2 years
into
in
the
advance.
future.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's coming up. Not super soon, but it's coming up in the relatively not too distant future.
So there's a comment around melody charms. So we were blown away by the volume of melody charms that were ordered with the Christmas one.
And we even ordered more charms, and we normally that was a really big order for us.
We base our order quantities on what we've sold previously, so we kind of
and we booked it up for Christmas because Christmas.
We were really surprised. So we've learnt our lesson on Christmas, and we'll definitely do more next year.
Yeah, the problem is if we were to order now, firstly it wouldn't get here till February.
Yeah.
And our suppliers do have high minimums, which we'd have to meet as well. But we every year we learn. I mean, we're We're
Yeah.
imperfect people. We learn every year, and we
Yeah.
make try and do better next year.
That's right.
Just looking at a few more comments.
Yeah.
There was a comment earlier. For some reason, it won't
Oh,
let
Dee's
me.
going to help me out with customer service. I'm going to read that, Dee.
There was a question earlier too before from Tammy, I think, saying that she's sending emails through, but they're not coming through. One thing we do want to say, because we've heard this from a few people who are emailing
Yeah.
and they don't always come through. Please don't email. Please
I know
use.
you can email Tima. That goes to the same system.
Okay, but sometimes people aren't getting them through. The best way to make sure this is like the third person.
Oh, okay.
So and
Cool.
not necessarily our system, but email can sort of get lost along the way.
Yeah.
The digital owls don't always work. So the best way to get in contact with us is go onto our website, log in, because once you log in, the little helper app, she'll ask if you need help. Right through that, because not only does that let us know that there's a help desk request, it also tells us all of your subscription, all of your orders, all your details. We can see if you're on a web page and you're having trouble with that web page. It just gives us a bigger picture so that we can answer your questions faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so please use that. That's why we put that app in, so that we can help you better, serve you better.
Yeah.
Are they back here? I don't hear anything.
That's right. It's been fixed.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Any other questions for Michael before he runs out? Tell us January.
Yeah. So you saw the preview sticker of Sakura, right?
It's yeah.
Do
Hold on.
not miss out on Sakura.
Yeah, no.
Do not.
Sakura is an all-in thing. Hold on. If we're going to start talking about Sakura, let me just...
Yeah.
Hold on.
What do you got?
Hold on.
Show us.
Yeah, hold on. Ooh.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, look, they're almost... If you move over, there's 2 eyes for you. I didn't plan on you being in here for this.
It's the new Instagram filter.
Oh, dear
Michael
God.
and the floating lanterns.
Come back here.
No, I wanted to be like Rapunzel's teammate with the floating lanterns.
Oh, so yeah, it's the next kit is Sakura, and I am beyond excited about this kit. It's got some throwbacks into well, it does have some Japanese throw-ins because like when we talk about kits here and we sit at our little round table, square table, lunch table, cheese table.
We don't have a round table, but
No,
sure.
we should have a round table.
We should have.
And we talk about the thoughts behind a kit and what it means to us, and we always like to do kits that mean something to either what's going on or something to us. So this kit means a lot to me. We've got some bonsais in there. My granddad grew bonsais. There's a little karate uniform in there. I'm back into my karate, and I decided to really take it down a little bit more of that Japanese journey, because that was a big part of my childhood growing up. Not as much as obviously amazing, beautiful culture that it is, but there's a few touch-ons in there, and we get a lot of requests to revisit this theme, and it is beautiful.
So anyone that was I'm gonna.
You are.
Anyone that was subscribed.
You're in for a treat.
I
was going to say, could I do it? Are you going to steal the thunder again? Are you really?
Got my thunder stealing boots on, baby.
Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah. If you're wearing socks, make sure you tie your shoes up, because your socks are about to be blown off.
They really are.
So we when we did Blossom back in 2018, we really loved that kit. And what we've done is is obviously as over time, Sam's designs and our artwork has evolved.
Yeah.
We think it's gotten, we like the direction it's going. We think it's gotten better. So
on.
when we saw the concept art for this comeback from the brief, we were like,
it blew us away.
Oh my gosh, we got to do something with that.
All away.
So just give me a moment.
Yeah, Michael's gonna. So this kit, we're not just before you do what you're about to do, we've just been asked if there's going to be previews of this kit. Yes, there will, but our official previews don't start until we start selling the kit. We're still selling under the stars, so there's no official previews just yet. There will be previews later on, and Michael's about to literally steal my thunder once again, but I'm glad he is, because I was going to ask if I could do it, and now he's just going to steal the thunder completely. We don't have a lot of the stuff here to show for it, but the off my skit. The other thing I wanted to mention, and I sort of spoke briefly about this while I was showing off the stickers. There is going to be a big change to the standard sticker. Well, I say big change. It's sort of a big change, just a bit of a layout change, a few extra stickers. We've sort of shuffled things around to make it a bit more functional for you as well. And the same with the additional stickers. I tell you what, I could easily add in another 10 pages to our additional sticker kit, but my boss says no. I could honestly probably add another 30 and then I'd never move on from just one kit. So, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Well, I've got to, they're going to love you in a minute. I've got to take some spotlight and make you look like the bad guy for 2 seconds.
I'm the bad guy. This is my bad guy face.
Okay, look.
I don't know why my bad guy face has got a funny voice, but it does.
You've been hanging out with Indy for too long.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay,
right,
so this kit,
yeah.
This is one you don't want to miss because...
Don't miss it. So
show one at a time.
I'm going to.
Okay.
So...
These are our samples.
What? Okay. So we really love this kit, and when we really, really, really love a kit, we try to do something the sort of melody-esque. Yeah. I know.
I'm so excited to show this. I've been working on this for so long.
And in a second, I'm going to show you the very, very cool sample. And Sam's not happy with this. She's going to change the colours or something.
No, it's a.
She's very pedantic, and that's kind of why one of the reasons why all of the stuff is just amazing.
There's a small change on the colour with this one, which is why I don't normally like to show them when they're still samples, but there's a small change. It's still beautiful.
Yeah, world exclusive. I feel like one of those MTV DJs. I'm like, world exclusive of the Sakura Melody. Oh my god. Look at it.
Yeah, you can open her up.
Oh yeah. So we've got some rings in this guy already.
Yeah.
And you can see...
and it's got a like a splatter.
Yeah, you probably can't see the splatter very well, but the Sakura Melody featuring one of the artworks.
Yeah, from the kit.
From the kit. So that one, we don't have an ETA yet. It'll probably be available in January.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
depends on
hopefully...
shutdowns.
Depends on shutdowns and orders.
COVID
and,
shipping during shutdowns.
All that stuff. So we're dealing with the complexities of the local freight networks, which will shut down, and also Chinese New Year and a whole bunch of other things. Yep, I'm a thunder stealer.
Why is that not showing?
I don't know.
There we go. Thunder well stolen.
Yeah. So, and I'm about to steal my own thunder.
Hold on, no. Before you do that, answer this question because that's a good question.
Yeah, it's a good question. This is definitely separate from the kit. So the kit itself is amazing.
We definitely couldn't afford to put these in the kit because these are very good, very high quality planners. They're not just a cheap throwaway planner. They're a good quality planner.
Yeah, that they are. So that's our normal melody size, and for quite a long time. When we've done melodies, Sam has been telling me that she wants something a little bit bigger because melody is good, but sometimes she wants a melody and sometimes she wants to use her other planners.
Yep. Hold on, before you do that.
What?
Kimberly's just mentioned, sorry, because remember there's a delay. So this is a B6TN. This works for a B6TN. I designed it so that the rings are actually separate. So I'm not sure, Kimberly, if you've seen our melodies before, but you don't use the rings, you just use it with this, and it gives you a little bit of extra space off the side, so you've got some breathing room when it closes, and then you've also got room for your pen on the side if you use it as a TN. So it does work. This is a TN, it's convertible, so our melodies work, I'm not sure how much it is. So our melodies have the rings, they completely come out and they don't go through the spine. You can use them with Happy Planner Minis. I'm trying to remember all the sizes. Happy Planner Minis, B6 Coil, so from Lights Planner Action, and the books from Print Pressions. Their books fit as well, unless they've made a change in the last 6 months. But yeah, there is literally so much that you can use in this.
What? I don't know what A5 is, but I do see bigger version. What?
This is why you need to learn what the sizes are. So it's not A5. You could technically use A5 in it, but it's not A5.
I'm so confused. That's all right.
This is yeah. Okay, so now you can show the bigger version.
Okay. What? So we loved it so much that we decided to do not one, but 2 planner covers.
Yay! And it's the much bigger version. So I'm gonna show you through a few things on this before Michael opens it. Now, do you want to hold the baby?
Sure.
Now, before I open this, I do have a Happy Planner in it. It's gonna look really odd because I've got 2 different size rings on the Happy Planner. I was really lazy and didn't want to adjust all the rings out. But so you've got that's like the mega, like the biggest size ring, and then you've got the smaller size ring here. And then if we open her up, am I opening her up?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. She didn't take up the whole screen.
All right.
So I've got my Happy Planner in there. It sits really quite nicely. Oh, it's out of focus. That's all right. Oh, they're loving it. They're loving it. See? Can I say it?
Because it's great artwork.
Told ya.
Yeah, go on.
Told ya. Thanks for letting me say that, everyone. And then, so the way I've designed the pockets. Oh, this is really awkward. So yeah, this is a classic cover. Can you hold that side? It's really hard to show this side. Okay, so it does have the strings on in the middle because it is still a melody. So it has our magic spine. We will have a rings kit with it. Yeah, so it does. Yeah, thanks, Ruth. It does have I've actually left the little screws already in it, so
yep.
I can convert it in and out. Now this size fits the B6 sticker kits, and then we've got the normal additional stickers, and this. Let me just fits in that one too. And then you've got your bottom solo pocket there as well. And then I've added in an extra pocket because I feel like the pockets at the front with the bigger planners are more functional than the pockets behind. So if I just flip her over at the back, can you just hide that comment? So at the back you've got this pocket here which comes out further than on the standard melody because these planners are a little bit heavier and they need a little bit more support. We know a lot of people who are going to buy this are going to use them for Erin Condren's planners and Happy Planners, Happy Planner Classics, and a whole plethora of planners that have come out this year as well. And then you've got your second pocket there that you can use for that. So that is a Happy Planner Classic cover that I've had so many people asking for, and we've had not this sample, but the weird coloured sample for what, 8 months?
More than, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been trying to finalise it to make it perfect.
Yeah.
Well, as close to perfect as I can.
Sam, you've probably guessed, but Sam spends a lot of time getting things just right to the standard that she would use them before we release them. So for us, it's really... You are.
I am.
But it's really important to get things we think just right rather than release something that's half right. So, yeah.
And there was multiple change. Like I'm talking about, I'd message back my supplier and tell them this pocket is like 1 inch too small. 1 millimeter too small.
So there we have it.
So that's our 2 new...
Regular melody, and then we haven't got a name for this yet, but...
Well, I'm thinking the classic because it's a classic size.
Oh, okay, cool.
Maybe.
We'll
see.
It out.
The other thing is
they might have that trademarked or something, but we'll check.
Is it? Yeah, we have to check because, being respectful. The other thing is too, do you have a piece of paper? Because I know people are going to ask this. I just need a piece of A4.
All right, give me a sec.
Yeah. Because I'm going to show you, I know that people are going to ask if an A5 will fit. Obviously it will, but it's going to be very small. Yes, somebody's just asked. So the discs, the rings that go into this are A5 punched rings, so they are a different ring set. Sorry, could you just pass me that gold rings that's underneath my monitor? So this is...
Oh, I got a screw loose.
So you've got your normal rings, and then you've got your classic melody rings, so they are bigger. So yes, you could use A5 wide if you wanted to. So that's the rings that... Oh, I'm going to need your help again. So that's the size of the rings that hook into there. And if you wanted to, so this is an A5 piece of paper, but it is an A5 standard piece of paper. It's not the Aura Stella A5 wide size, but it's a standard. So that's sort of going to sit out like that. So it is a bit small on the page, but it's definitely doable and gives you lots of space. So if you wanted, you could do an A5 6 ring in this planner. So this is something, we've wanted to do, or I've wanted to do for so long. And, you know, we thought this kit we're just going to go all out.
Yeah, we love this theme, and we think it's, something that we can start 2021 with, something that we've been passionate about for a while to get this
that's
theme,
right.
This theme done.
And we're working on like access and things with the website. We might do the early release.
Yeah, that's true. We've got a big list of website fixes. In
the new year, where the website's going to be pulled apart and put back
together
again. Because there's a lot of functionality which we're trying to do, but just isn't doing.
Yeah.
But we've got a fair chunk of stock. That's pretty accurate to say.
Yep.
We don't see it selling out straight away unless, it would be great. It would be wonderful.
Depends on your point of view.
Yeah.
But, we think we'll have enough, so we don't think there's necessarily going to need to worry about missing out.
No.
We'll learn our lesson from Christmas and order more charms and those kind of things alongside of it.
Yeah.
There are a couple of questions around price and availability. Availability, we're hoping for middle to early to mid-January, but that is really dependent on actually having them arrive with us on time. At the moment, we're kind of on that timeline, but we don't 100% know.
Yeah.
Price for the melody is going to be the same as a normal melody.
Oh, I thought you meant the bigger one. I was like, whoa.
That guy's the same pricing that we always do. The bigger one, Sam and I are in discussions on that at the moment. Yeah,
we're trying to keep the price down, but like when
it's more material, it's more workmanship and time and all those kind of things. So
not just that, it's also heavier. It's heavier to ship.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a few things to figure out.
Yeah. So Michael's.
We're doing what we can to make sure that it's not obscenely expensive.
That's right.
We want to make sure that it's still achievable for everybody, but. We don't have a firm price on that just yet, and we really won't know until we get them and we see kind of how long it's going to take our team to pack them and all those kind of things.
Yeah, that's right. Will you also have the inserts with the rings kit?
Yes.
I got to get those done.
Yes.
This is the time between getting the samples, and because our stuff is our printed stuff is here. I've already shown that. He likes your comments, Susan, about 2021's looking better already.
2021 is looking better already.
But yeah, we will have those done. The divider rings bundle as well.
Yeah.
Where I'm currently going through and getting a whole bunch of stuff.
Bunch of inclusions and those kind of things that we normally would do. We're just sort of tying off, but we wanted to. We've had those samples for a couple of weeks now. We've been kind of really keen to show and get some feedback, but we want to make sure that we got a bit of clarity around what we're doing first before we share.
That's right. So we do understand there's a lot of questions still coming for it. We are going through that at the moment, but we did want to let those people know who, and I know a few people have sort of bought their planners for next year, but we now are in that bigger bracket. We've now got a bigger baby, and if you want to see it happen again, there's only one way to make that happen, and that's to prove me right and him wrong and order the Sakura bigger planner as well as the little one. Because the more we order it, the more of a following it's got, the more chance it's got of happening again.
You just want me to be wrong.
I do.
Yeah, it's okay.
So much.
Doesn't happen often. So
It doesn't. It's annoying.
this could be the only time for 2021 you realise. Now,
Yes.
that for just for continuity's sake, a few lives ago when I came in and stole thunder, I shared a mini box. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I made a joke earlier about the plain white box being ultra rare limited edition. Well, for Sakura, for anyone who buys the large version of the Melody, whatever we
Yeah.
call that, you will be getting
Or if it's a
a
bigger order.
genuine,
Yeah.
ultra rare Sakura box. Because that thing is too big to fit in the normal box, so I had to make something bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's mammoth. It feels big.
Yeah. It's a good size.
It is.
Yeah. Anyway, that's probably all for me. I feel like I've stolen thunder,
We have.
and I've got a few hours in the car to prepare for.
Yeah, for customer service.
Sure, we'll do some customer service. Mostly it's going to be cheese and maybe a bit of wine, but we'll see.
Wine in the car.
It's happened before. Not while driving, and only like a half a glass. Sam's saying no wine in the car. Apparently there's no wine in the car. Cheese then,
Cheese.
and wine gums.
That's fine.
All right, good.
Yeah, so that's the big reveal for this. I'm so glad that we got to share that today because I've been just itching. And the amount of comments that we get, oh, I wish that you'd do a bigger size. I wish that you'd do a bigger size. And like, I've been wanting to say something for so long, haven't I?
Yeah.
Just wanting to say, oh, we're working on it. And just because until it's to the final designs, I never want to release it because, well, we did have that problem with the first Blossom Planner. Remember that? And I cancelled it.
Yeah, I remember.
And I copped so much flack.
Yeah, I thought the
Over
Blossom
that.
Planner would have been great, but you know,
Well, I wanted to do it right.
you did.
I wanted to do it right. So if something doesn't sit right with me, I'll hold it back.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't worry, Ruth.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
thank you.
I got
for-
lots more thunder to steal. I got full visibility of the plans for next year.
I'll just have to start grabbing stuff out of the... See, this is the problem. He doesn't let me open up the boxes anymore. Maybe I need to open up the boxes and just start bringing stuff in before he even gets to it.
Because then stuff goes missing.
It does. This is why I'm not allowed in the stockroom.
Yeah. There's good reason.
Okay, out.
All right. See ya. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I probably won't see you next week, but I'll see you maybe 2 weeks' time.
Why not? What's next week?
Next week, Indy and I have got an appointment.
Oh.
School
And-
holidays.
Oh, school holidays. It's going to get noisy from... We need to
Yeah.
make this a bit safer.
And to everyone who's a teacher,
Uh,
we hope you had a wonderful year
yeah.
and that you have a really great recharge over the holidays. And I know that in America you get much shorter breaks, but please have a good recharge because you've done a wonderful job. And as parents, we want to thank all of the wonderful teachers in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really going the extra mile this year. Most.
Yeah, that's right. If you are a teacher and you're a fan of Monsters or Monsters Inc. or Monsters University, there's a super awesome teacher gift, and I hope that you get one because I got some for our kids' teachers. Yeah, Sam's really intrigued now. I'll show you when you're finished. All right,
Out you go.
see you, everybody.
Bye. Okay, take the chair so I can move into the middle.
All right.
Do you know how to make coffee yet?
No.
Gotta train this boy up. Okay. Okay, so that... I'm so glad he showed us. I can talk about it. Okay. Focus. Let me jump into show and tell. Actually, hold on, before I do that, where am I? No, let's go into show and tell. Okay, so show and tell. There was so much. There was so many things I wanted to add in especially because it's been so long between lives. And I just didn't get the chance to obviously pull everything out and put everything in there. I've also been having, since I did the Facebook update a little while ago, I'm having trouble pulling photos out of Facebook. So I grabbed a bunch. Anyway, let me show you this week's show and tell. Okay, so first one is the Deck the Halls Countdown by Kelly and Kelly. Oh, this is wonderful. So this is using the Christmas inserts by Lights Planner Action, and of course you can see our melody in the back there. I am in love with the swag that is on there. That is gorgeous. I need to find that for my planner. And I just love the photos and just all the gloriousness that is this. And I also love, it looks like you've used the sleeps to go off the notepad and you've thrown it into the actual planner as well, which is exactly what I wanted people to do. I'm glad you're loving that. Thank you so much for sharing. Next up is by Kimberly, and Kimberly grabbed the Christmas prompts that are on the Lights Planner Action website. It's a freebie printable, and decorated it up with a whole bunch of stuff from our, I'm not sure if they're the stickers or if they're from the Deck the Halls digital creative kit. So absolutely love this. Well done. I need to do this for myself now. Next up is from Jennifer. There's a lot of Christmas in today's show and tell because I'm absolutely sideswiped by Christmas. So this is a gorgeously decorated melody, and with the Deck the Halls creative kit as well. I'm loving using the stamps. The stamps are a new thing. You're going to see more of those. I don't know why. I used to collect stamps as a kid, so I love seeing designs in stamps, and I feel like they're a really easy embellishment. So I really love this layout. And I also love your little top tabs as well. Top tabs are definitely underrated. Next up is by Karen Williams, who did a Love Bug Weekly layout. And I feel like this is a really good transition into Christmas kit because it uses the reds, the greens, and it's got some yellows in there too. And I'm trying to work out what the planner is. I feel like that might be a print pression planner as well, which is another one that fits into our standard melodies. Next up is Deck the Halls by Shannon, and I believe Shannon made her own TN with this, and I love the pocket. They've used the creative kit, and it's just absolutely glorious. I love that you've got the Sleeps to Go countdown at the top. Really, really, like the creativity is absolutely spinning me out. You're all incredible. Speaking of creativity, Rhoda went completely the extra mile, and I mean, you can't get much more creative kit than this. This just blew me away for something that is just, look, I don't even have words. It's amazing. Rhoda, you're incredible. Thank you so much for sharing. And I like, if this is what you're showing, I would love to see your house all decorated in Christmas. Next is by Belinda, who has done the monthly layout for Butterfly Skies. I love, love, love the use of all the butterflies. And also it looks like they've made a bow charm out of the washi, which I've loved seeing people do that as well. And they've used some of the quote cards and the peeps and everything in there too. Well done. Next up is a Northern Lights weekly layout by Caroline Cassidy. Now, I'm pulling this one up because I loved the mountain. I loved how you use the mountain. I just so creative, so different to what I normally see. So thank you so much for sharing that creativity with us. And then this one is by Judy Bradham, and Judy's created a Sunday roast weekly layout, and used I feel like it's the washi at the top, because I created the washi so that you could overlap it completely and do this sort of block pattern. And it just looks absolutely wonderful. Really well done. I love the little the colored sections at the bottom, and your sidebar is beautiful too. Well done. Next up is a Cozy Christmas by Gemcat. This was an Instagram one. So Cozy Christmas we have as a weekly kit in our shop, and it is stunning. The colors on this, I mean, it does match really, really well in with our current Deck the Halls kit. It is a little bit softer, more pastel on the colors, but absolutely gorgeous. Well done to that as well, to Gemcat. Next up is Ashley Plum Mashable made some gorgeous cards with our Deck the Halls creative kit. I have to admit, I absolutely love that. The all the Christmas feels and the Christmas lights behind it. That is probably my favorite. But I just love how versatile people have been, or how differently people have been using this kit. Next up is by Amy's Planner. It's a Books and Botanicals monthly reflection. Loving the dividers the section dividers, which are the stickers, and the paper off to the side. I love it. And next we have a Butterfly Skies weekly layout by Nightwolf Plans with the gorgeous tearaway washi at the bottom, and the date covers as well, and the boxes. And I love that you've got the tracker over one of our full boxes too. And then I feel like this might be the last one. This is Karen by Itsy Crafty, and she made a pocket using, I believe it was using the digital creative kit as well, and it's a fussy cut. I believe she uses a silhouette, but it's cut all around, and then she's got her stickers in there with the gorgeous backing as well. So that looks like our last one. Thank you so much to everybody who shared. There was so much more, but I couldn't I couldn't include them all, but they're fantastic, and please keep sharing for your chance to be in next week's live. So I'm just going to jump into Q&A time. For some reason, my scrolling isn't working this month, so please go slowly, and I'll put up on screen what I can. What I can't, I'll go through separately as well. Because I don't know why it's not scrolling. So please send through your questions. I believe someone mentioned earlier that they were having issues. Diane was having issues with the printables. So the main thing that I have to let you know, so if it's Bess's Printable that you're having the issue with, you need to make sure that you follow her instructions to the letter. With mine, like all of my printables, you have to make sure that you print them at 100%. I use a little bit of an odd paper size sometimes because I get people printing at A4 and at letter paper. So if you're printing centered at 100%, generally that's what you need to do to make sure that they print and cut correctly. Oh, print correctly. Sorry, cut is separate. Can we have a rose gold option for the Sakura planners? No, I can't do it separately, but you could always order the rings kit for the note to self, which has the rose gold rings in it. So unfortunately we can't split those up and do them separate. But that's the way to get rose gold ring. Oh no, hold on. If you're doing, we only have that though in the smaller melody size, not the big melody size. We don't have rose gold rings yet for that bigger melody. The way to, as I mentioned, the way to make sure that we do more, oh, I've got to sneeze, stuck. The way to make sure that to see if it'll happen again is to definitely support that larger size, and if it does go well, we'll bring it back for another design afterwards. Why is this not popping up? When will the weekend sticker return? Thank you. I have to double check. I think it's in the next the revision. But it depends. If I see that people aren't using it and like in the shares, I'll move a sticker out for something else that's been heavily requested. But I will, why am I not in focus? There we go. I will add that to my list if it's not already on the updated version. Lisa, yes, I know. I'm so sorry. The Butterfly Skies digitals and then yours. And then the note to self. It was meant to be released at the same time, but I made a few very last minute changes to the Deck the Halls kit, which I then have to port across to the note to self kit, but it is not far off. It is very close. And that is the same D for the Books and Botanicals. So I had to create a whole bunch of new setup and files and things like that for the digital creative kit. And so that's all going to happen. I just need to roll it out and across. Now, I do have someone in helping me with these things. So over the next month, it will get a lot easier. But yes, Deck the Halls, the Books and Botanicals, and then Sakura, once that TN releases once that melody releases, will be the next big thing. Diane, I'm not sure if it's the way you're printing them, but they are definitely, if you're printing them to 100%, they should be the right size. So I'm not sure, maybe ask in our group if you haven't already, or maybe ask in, so if it's a sticker issue, ask in our group. If it's a LPA issue, you could ask in Bessa's group and she'll be able to help you too. What about the planner party? So we did do a planner party in our Facebook group not so long ago. We did it with Bess, and that is still in there. You can search that up. We did it for Deck the Halls, and she stickered out her planner party. We've got another one coming up. I was talking very early on in this live that I am looking at making them a standard monthly thing next year. I'm just trying to work out my schedule in terms of, I might only do 2 lives on YouTube a month, and then one of those weeks that I'm not doing live, I'll then do a live in the group and have as a planner party instead. Aloha. I love that word. I think that's one of the most beautiful words. Yeah, Dia said I'm also working on the Deck the Halls digitals to print right. So yeah, the Deck the Halls, it depends. So the Deck the Halls creative kit, there are no sizing, no cut files, and the reasons why I've done that in the creative kit is because I literally want you to be creative with it. The second I start putting in cut files, there's a certain way to do it, and then it takes away the freedoms of what that kit is all about. The weekly kit, which we've got coming up, the digital weekly kits, unfortunately, my computer corrupted the file, so I'm having to rebuild them again, which might be a blessing in disguise, because my initial ones, as I've learned how to use Cricut software, I've worked out that there was no way. I like to get as many stickers as I can on a page, which means blackout files aren't really possible, because I do like a lot of lines through so that way you're not using your cutter as much and you're not using as much sticker paper. I'm gonna have to redesign that completely. So it's sort of a blessing in disguise, but it just means that they're gonna take a little bit longer. Oh yes, okay. Can I just say did that pop up? I want to agree with this from Erin. Lisa is absolutely amazing with the printables. Absolutely incredible. So thank you so much, Lisa, for offering to help. I really, really appreciate that. Sherry has asked, will the Sakura Melody only sell to active subscribers? No, it will sell to everyone. But active subscribers get a discount. And it's a sizable discount. It's the same discount as we've currently been offering, which is, and I'm going to talk Australian dollars here, but on the standard melody that we've been doing, subscribers get 30 AUD off that. They also get access, if you're a subscriber, but you didn't order that kit, but you ordered the melody, you then get access to all the digitals that are associated because you bought the melody. So there's definitely a lot of perks to being a subscriber by when you purchase a melody, and not just that, by being a subscriber you're getting, so non-subscribers can purchase past kits, but it's at recommended retail pricing. By subscribing you get that definitely a lot cheaper. And by subscribing, you're helping a small business to make sure that we can keep doing extra releases like the Sakura Melody, like the bigger size melody, things like that. Yes, Lisa, this is my priority this week. I, to be honest, didn't even realize it was December. It has been end of year, end of term, and as it's just this time of year just snuck up on me a little bit faster than I expected. So I'm hoping to have them up tomorrow. So thank you. Um, okay, so Bluey's Creations, you've said, will they fit? And you've put an exclamation mark. I can't, hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, so, okay, I've just found the rest of your comments. So those rose gold rings, no, I corrected myself because I made a mistake. So if, if, if in this planner, yes, the rose gold rings from Note to Self will definitely be able to go into this, but not into the bigger one. The bigger ones have the bigger size rings in them. Because otherwise it looks small and they don't hold the paper correctly, and there's posts in different spots. Who's at the front of my house? Oh, it's Michael. Okay. I'm going to take some last comments and questions. Thank you all. I'm getting a lot of messages of support. Thank you so much. Okay, one thing I did want to mention, but I don't have written anywhere. If you are interested in being part of our upcoming Stylist team for 2021, we are currently writing up what we would love them to do. So we're going to have a few more requests for them to do, but they are very generous. So all of our Stylist team do get copies of each of the kits sent to them, as well as all digitals and access and things like that. So if you are interested in being part of that, my recommendation is make sure that you have a YouTube group. Michael's just walked in and I've just gotten all flustered. Make sure you have a YouTube channel. And even if you've got 1 or 2 videos on... Hello.
I'm glad I still have the effect on you that I fluster you.
Thank you.
Hi.
What's for lunch?
I'll make something.
Thank you. He's a good man. So make sure that you have a YouTube channel set up. So even if you've only got a couple of videos, I'm going to be looking at videos and your style, how well lit everything is, how you use our products. Make sure you're in our Facebook group and interacting with people in our Facebook group. I want to make sure that the people who are interested in being stylists are, really, really engaged with our community, because that's what I want the stylists to be, that they're coming up with new ideas and they're really excited to be part of the community. You've got an Instagram page, and that's another way. So there's, while it's all well and good to have heaps of followers, another part is how you use the product, how engaged you are. And I also want to be using the photos and the media a little bit more. So well lit, well photographed projects and things like that are really important. So that's a few little inside tips for the things that I'm going to be looking for when I look at all the submissions for our new design team, our stylist team. And the reason why I haven't put that call out yet, because it's been 6 months coming, is because we've had all these other things going on in the background, and I need to go through a fair few submissions when they come through, and I want to make sure that I'm giving everybody the right amount of time that I'm going through each of them. So YouTube, Instagram, our group, and also, I would love to see that people are sharing what they do in other groups too. So I'm in a fair few planner group. I'm a planner girl myself, as you all know. I love it when people are sharing our stuff outside our group, because that means you're so excited about our product that you can't wait to tell other people as well. So there's a few inside tips that's coming up very soon. And that's pretty much it. Sherry, there goes my pen. So Sherry has just asked, any news on the next Michael's box? No, I have to wait for them to tell me news. There's no news at the moment. When I have news, I will definitely share it. Sorry about that. So I'm not sure what the plans are from their side. I'm just waiting to hear back. But if you want a whole bunch of our gorgeous products, please subscribe to our subscription box, because, that's where all of our latest and greatest designs and everything are. And you know what? You're joining at a really good time. If you join right now, you will receive... So your first payment comes out immediately, and that is for Under the Stars. And then your second payment, which comes out on the 1st, in Australian time, so that's like the 31st of December, possibly for the States, is, and those further back on the time, the world spinning, oh, I'm starting to get hungry, will then receive Sakura. So it's a really cool time of month to sign up now because you know what your next kid is going to get. We do have a 2-month minimum on our subscriptions, and of course we offer other things like pausing and a whole bunch of subscriber discounts and things like that as well. So it's a great time to subscribe as we head into the end of the year. So that's it. That's my live for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry about the sound issue on the video. Thank you all so much. I look forward to sharing more of the Under the Stars. So when the bonus item comes in, sharing that, and then starting to share Sakura as well. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves. Look after your loved ones, and practice social distancing. And even if that means, saying hi to your loved ones virtually, like I get to say hi to you guys every week. Take care. Bye.